Hey guys, it is me again, as you can tell, or at least I hope you can hear me, because there's my bubble popping up telling me I have no volume. But it is good to be here tonight, guys. Today is Friday, April the 8th. That makes it day 98 on a project Serve Him More. Man, guys, I'll just tell you, I can't get over how fast this year's going by. But anyway, it's good to have everybody here. It's I don't know, guys. My brain, my mind just went out into space there for another subject, I guess. Anyway, like I said, it's good to be here. I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Trying to get this in earlier, and I'm also trying to make it a little bit shorter tonight, guys. So bear with me on that. But like I said, I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. I hope everybody's having decent weather. I know I guess it was up in the 70s today, or right around 70, I guess. There's actually given a lot of bad thunderstorms this evening for a lot of counties surrounding where I live, but we've not had any, and they're not giving any warnings or watches for us, so I don't know. I think they all went kind of north of us, but it's supposed to be up to mid-70s, close to 80 tomorrow. And if I heard it right, they're giving Sunday to be 89 degrees, or it could be 89. So that's getting warm quick. I guess that's why all the storms and everything's are, when you've got this weather going from cool to warm so fast, you've got a lot of volatility in there, I guess. So, but anyway, yeah, I hope we can make it through the weekend without too much rain. That way, at least I can get out and do some things and that kind of deal. I may make you a vid tomorrow too, guys. To be honest, I thought about doing it yesterday. I had the thought yesterday about doing it tonight. That's what I'm trying to say. But to this evening, I just forgot it. I'm going to show you guys. I found some stuff, which it's no big secret. But it's some stuff that actually, it's made by Lucas. It's called Lucas Slick Mist. It's made for cars, motorcycles, whatever, it's like a quick wax type deal. And anyway, I bought some of it. One of my distributors started handling Lucas products, so I've been using Lucas oil treatment and that kind of stuff for years. I even use some Lucas gun lube on some of my guns. To me, they make the best products in the world. Anyway, so they started carrying some of their stuff. I've been using that stuff, but nobody around here has ever carried their everything. Nobody's ever carried their Slick Mist and some of these other odd things. So anyway, my distributor started carrying this Lucas stuff, and so I ordered a bottle of, they make some stuff called Toolbox Buddy. It's basically like a penetrant lubricant type deal, which I've not really used it yet to try it out. Ordered some Air 2 oil to use in our air guns at work, and ordered this Slick Mist. And I used it on my motorcycle last night. And if I'd have known it was going to make this big of a difference, guys, I would have filmed it and I would have did a before and after. It's just amazing what this bike looks like, the body and everything on it now. I mean, it's just, you just spray it on and wipe it with a rag basically till it's gone. It kind of hazes over a little bit, and then, you just keep rubbing, and it just disappears, and it puts a coat of wax on it. And it's so easy. I mean, I did the whole bike in like 10 minutes. It's nothing like conventional wax. But it looks just as good. It looks just like you've waxed it. But anyway, I may show you this stuff. I may show it to you and I'll show you the bike maybe, and may even do a fender or something on my truck or something like that, But anyway, I'm gonna try to get a video to you guys in the next few days, or on something. I just got to kind of figure out what I want to do. But anyway. Let's see what else. Oh, I did get to draw payday today, guys. Thank the Lord for that. Praise the Lord. I don't know how, to be honest. We didn't bring in that much money today. We've not really brought in that much money this week. But, the Lord's blessed us. So, you know, we're still right there where we need to be. So praise the Lord for that. I want you guys to know I appreciate your prayers on that. The Lord's always faithful, even though we're not always faithful to Him. So I'm going to go tomorrow, guys, and pay on my SIG 1911. I don't know what. You know, I've got the money to pay it off where I draw the payday today. But, you know, if I pay it off, it's going to you know, it's pretty much going to break me. I mean, it's not going to break me, but it's not going to leave me with hardly any, you know, to do till next week, you know. So I don't know. I'll just have to see how the mood strikes me, whether to plumb pay it off, because I want to get it. You know, I want to get it, and because it's just the nicest, slickest 1911 I've ever seen, in my opinion. So I don't know. I'll just have to pray about it and think about it and see what the Lord puts on me by tomorrow. But let's get to the important part tonight, guys. Like I said, I wanted to jibber jabber a little tonight, but I didn't want to make this vid too long. So like I said, just keep praying for me. Pray. As far as I know, Mom and Dad is still going to Tennessee tomorrow. So pray for them. Pray that they'll have a safe trip over there and back, and that everything will be right over there. Like I said, nobody's been there in 2 years, or right at 2 years. So I just hope everything's still working and all that kind of deal. So it just seems like there's something I need to tell you guys, but I don't know. I guess my mind's out in left field. But anyway, you all, let's get started here. Luke chapter 6, verse 42 says, "Either how canst thou say to thy brother, Brother, let me pull out the mote that is in thine eye, when thou thyself beholdest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Thou hypocrite, cast out first the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to pull out the mote that is in thy brother's eyes. For a good tree bringeth not forth corrupt fruit, neither doth a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. For every tree is known by his own fruit. For of thorns men do not gather figs, nor of a bramble bush gather they grapes. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is good, and an evil man out of the evil treasures of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil. For the abundance of the heart his mouth speaketh." Ain't that the truth? "And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like." Now see, guys, this is what I've always talked about, and it's a sad fact, and some people get mad over this. We have a lot of false conversions today. People that claim they're Christians, people that sit in church pews every Sunday, and they're not. And Jesus is saying right here, why call me Lord? He's saying that people are calling me Lord, but they're not doing what I tell them to do. And if you're not doing what I tell you to do, then I'm really not the Lord of your life like you think I am. You know, now we all mess up. You know, like we got to remember that. We all do stupid things and mess up. But, you know, it's kind of like I always say, the works don't save you. But now if you're really saved, you're going to have good fruit. You're going to have things that show that you're a Christian. And if you're a Christian with no fruit, then, you know, I'm sorry, you're probably not a Christian. "He is like a man which built a house," verse 48, "and digged deep, and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon that house, and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock. But he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation built a house upon the earth, against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great." Jesus is saying, if you're truly serving me and you're truly doing the things I do, when these storms and this rain hit you, these things to beat you down. Excuse me, guys, I got a piece of almond in my mouth. Then you're going to be able to stand. You know, that's like these people that you see and you hear people say this all the time. I used to be a Christian, or, you know, and stuff. And, you know, there's no used to be. If you were truly of God, you know, and I know a lot of people that maybe used to go to church and things, and then something bad happens in their life, first thing they do is poof, run away from the Lord. And that's the sad fact. That's the way a lot of people do now. One little thing happens, and instead of clinging on to the Lord and hanging on to Him, like they know to do if they're truly saved, they bolt away from Him, and they despise Him or they hate Him or whatever. And that's what Jesus is saying here. He's saying, if you truly love me and are of me, you're going to be able to take these things, the storms of life, and you're going to be able to do these things, and you're going to show good fruit while you're doing it. You're not going to, I mean, we all get upset. I'm not going to lie, guys. I was upset today. I came to work. I walked in, and the guy that works for me was working on his own car. Now, I wasn't mad because he was working on his own car. I got mad because it was a Friday. I needed to make a bunch of money today. And we were so non-busy that he had time to work on his own car. And, between that and, we just, I don't know, we had a car that 2 people drove, came in for a brake noise, and one mechanic drove it, plus Dad drove it. They said they couldn't find anything wrong with it. I got in the car, and before I got out of the parking lot, I could hear what the guy was talking about. So that upset me. I got upset because I didn't think I didn't think I was going to draw a payday today. I mean, I didn't up to closing time. I mean, up till we figured up. I mean, I thought there's no way because we've just not brought in any money this week. Doing an air conditioning job on a Toyota. Good old Toyotas. They're good cars, but when they do break down, and they do, just like everything else, when you live in the middle of nowhere like we do, you can't get parts for them. I mean, I needed a simple little $12 relay, which for an American car, I could have found 20 of them, in 5 miles. For this car, I couldn't find it. So here I got tore up because here I thought I couldn't get this job done, and, I needed to do this job and get it done. I couldn't find a part. And, which the Lord ended up letting me use my ingenuity, and I ended up fixing the car temporarily till we can get one for the guy. But anyway, what I'm saying, guys, we're all going to do stuff like that. We're going to get upset. We're going to get mad. But that's different than turning your back on the Lord and walking away from Him. And that's what a lot of people do. And I just hate to say, for the most part, you don't walk away from the Lord. People that turn their back on the Lord have never been with Him. They've never had a relationship with Him. Because I believe once you do have that relationship and you're saved, you don't walk away. You can't walk away. But anyway, guys, I didn't want to make this vid long, but it's turned out to be. I love you guys. If you need anything, let me know. I'm going to try to answer some comments tonight before I go to bed. Like I said, just keep praying for us. Pray for Mom and Dad. Pray for my church Sunday. I think this will be the first Sunday since I've been preaching that Dad's not going to be there. I'm pretty sure this is the first one he's missed. Going to be missing. So it's going to have me one person down. It's going to kind of be odd to not have him sitting there. But pray for them. Pray for my church. Pray that we'll have us a good crowd and be filled with the Spirit, and the Lord will really bless us. And like I said, guys, just pray for me. I may ride my motorcycle some this weekend. And guys, I've not really rode a bike in over a year. I mean, I didn't really ride any last year, and you don't lose your bike skills, but now they do get rusty. So pray for me on that. Pray that the Lord will keep me safe and all that. And like I said, guys, I love you all. If you need anything, let me know. So good Lord willing, I'll be back here tomorrow night. So till I see you guys again. And I'm sorry for this vid being so long, but I guess it just had to be. Good night, and God bless.